Hi, my name is Andrew Kolteniuk, and I'm the director of Letting Go of Jack. Letting Go of Jack is going to be the first film by The Guild, a production company that I helped start. The story follows a young man named Brandon as he goes on a road trip dealing with hitchhikers and misadventures along the way. Letting Go of Jack is a story about dealing with grief. While I was in college, my grandmother passed away, and I did not have a great way of dealing with it at the time. By being there for my parents and my sisters, who were also grieving at the time, I was able to deal with my own grief. From that experience, the character of Brandon and his story emerged. This movie is a coming-of-age film, similar to movies like The Breakfast Club and The Spectacular Now. It's also a road trip movie, like Little Miss Sunshine and Peanut Butter Falcon, movies where we're following the character on a physical journey as well as an emotional journey. But we can't make this movie alone. We need your help. We have a budget of $130,000, and we need investors to help us tell this story to the world.
My name's Connor McLaughlin, and I'm producing Letting Go of Jack. The film industry is in a super unique position right now. There are films coming out from major studios that 2, 3, 5 years ago you would think are surefire wins with millions of dollars that are now flops, and films that are being shot for low budgets that are blowing up the box offices. The window we're in is really rare, and it's an opportunity for a film like Letting Go of Jack to not only make its money back, but actually make a massive profit. Like Andrew said, our budget is $130,000. That seems like a lot, but that is an ultra low budget scale in the grand scheme of filmmaking. And yeah, a portion of that will be crowdfunded, but a lot of it is honestly gonna be from viewers like you. Let me break down the process of how this film can be profitable for us and for you. There are 4 phases in which a movie gets made. The first phase is the pre-production phase, right? 30% of all films since 2015 have actually been sold in this pre-production phase. That means we're already talking with studios, getting our name out there, trying to pitch this film from the script alone. The second phase is just like the first, except for it happens while we're in production. The third phase is the classic festival run. We have a lot of experience in this area. Our last 2 short films, Kaiketsu and Calling Out Coffee, were big features at film festivals. Joe Cusack's Kaiketsu was even featured in London and Rome film festivals. Our plan is to target film festivals that both hit the vibe of this film that we're doing, road trip film, coming of age film, but also making sure that we're at festivals that have executives whose entire jobs are to buy movies. Granted, all of this is what everyone in Hollywood says, right? Oh, we're gonna make a movie, we're gonna put it out at festivals, it's gonna win 1 million awards at Sundance, we're gonna make a lot of money. But if that doesn't work, how do we make our money back? This is the other part of why right now is the perfect time to be making an indie film. Theaters are more willing than ever to take films for limited runs from small studios. And there are even methods to get ourselves online through legitimate streaming services. So here's the big question. Let's say you get an investorship starting at $5,000. How do you get the money back? Until you've hit 120% of your investment of $5,000, that is until you've hit $6,000, you get 90% of the money that's coming in. We keep 10% for operational expenses. This incentivizes us to get you your money back because we see almost nothing until we do. Since most films make the majority of their profit for the first 3 years after their release, you'll still continue to receive 10% of all revenue after that point. Let me break it down. If we make $150,000, you get about $6,000. If we make $500,000, you get about $7,000, and if we make $1 million, you get about $10,000. Now you might be thinking, how reasonable is it for you to say that you're gonna make $1 million on this film in 3 years? Even if we don't land a deal with a distributor before we shoot the film, during filming, or even flop at every film festival, we still have the opportunity to sell it through theater tickets and through online streaming. All we have to do is sell 20,000 tickets at a $7 profit margin to break even. That means that you get 120% return on your investment in 3 years, and we got to tell our incredible story.
Thank you so much for your time. If you have any questions or you wish to invest, contact us at this email or at any of our social media channels. Thank you so much. We're excited to have you come along this journey with us.